I would say I should stop taking, months off recording, but here we are. But that's actually not what we did. Did probably like 3 days. And I'll see you in like 30 seconds. Anyways, yeah, I think it's been like 3 so days. I don't remember when the last time I recorded honestly. I just don't have a consistent recording schedule, if you couldn't tell. I probably should, but I don't. Anyways, last time we did beat Onion Ocean. And this time, well, we're gonna get started in White Wafers. And unfortunately, I don't have a boss fight minigame after a boss fight, so if I am about to stop one level before the boss, I am going to do the boss. So it might be like a 2-episode recording session instead of a 3-episode recording session. Already the story on, we already have a new copy ability, or I guess another one to the series. Fighter. I am a brawling copy ability. How long you hold one determines how strong or weak my attacks are. I also have a ton of them. I believe Fighter is traditionally the most amount of the single most amount of moves in the series, because it has like have any of you played Street Fighter? Kirby has an Hadouken, and yes, there is a quarter circle forward, though it's more like down right, but it's effectively a quarter circle forwards input for a Hadouken. This thing is just full of Street Fighter references, like I literal Shoryuken, Dragon Punch. As long as it's having light and heavy attacks based on how long you press the button. Though it's really hard not to get the heavy versions, I find. It's a very fun ability. It's alright. It's not my favorite ability in the world. It is very fun and a very cool ability, though. Even if it may not be my favorite. I'll say I talk about, oh, I shouldn't do XYZ, and I never actually talk about what I do outside of recording and these. And honestly, because I honestly just kind of don't do very much. I play video games. I've mostly just been doing some Limbus Company, and watching YouTube. I really do not do much throughout the day. I'm going to need. Fire. Actually, just might be a good opportunity to show off the firewall climb. Impractical, yes. Fun, also yes. I'm actually gonna keep Fighter for a bit. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, I just don't really do much throughout the day. Yeah, it's usually watching YouTube or playing video games or watching the dogs. And even like the video stuff I've been doing a bit less of recently because it's just I don't know. I just don't know what I want to play. The age-old conundrum that has plagued people forever. What do I even want to do? Also, this part is just... Also, yep. Cannon barrels. I don't care that they're not actually barrel cannons. Fortunately, if you land, if you die, you do not keep the thing, I don't believe. Is there a reason to go this way? No. Am I going to anyways? Yes, because there is a secret path. That's different from the top route. I believe those water drop enemies give you water, which makes sense. They're water droplets. Well, good time to show off a wrong button. Another copy ability. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Charge up for more power. For more power, if you sing 3 times, you'll be super happy. Microphone is it's a screen joke. Though they've actually changed it in this game and any other game going forwards, and how it works. It used to just be a traditional screen nuke, but it has 3 uses. And this, the first 2 charges are screen nuke, or have range. But fortunately, yeah, the last hit works kind of like, Crash. It just does a lot of damage in screen, but you need to charge it up first. Yeah, what's another extra life? It's hard to grab me an extra life. There is nothing up here. Also, I like to point out a distinct lack of complaining about ice. Ice physics are actually really not that bad in Kirby games. Also, while you have ice, yeah, you still slip around when you're stopping. I think that's just a thing of regular ice as well. You actually keep your full traction on the ice. But yeah, with Kirby's Flight, key ice is really actually not all that much of a problem. Something you keep in mind, is just not something you would ever get frustrated at, because Kirby has never real outside of like its true arena and whatnot, has never been a really difficult game. Anyways, another copy ability. I'd say this line for us to actually see Ninja outside of the minigame. Hide in shadows and fade into the darkness. Become a master ninja. And no one will expect your blossom storm. Ninja is interesting. It's another one with a pretty darn good dash attack. Being like far traveling and fully invincible. It also has really high spam potential, though you would mostly be using the this move for like your damage for the most part. It also has that, which for compared to like the down up, it's actually easier than the up down rather than the down up. It also has a suplex and I believe a counter. Yeah. It actually has a counterattack, which is odd, and it also is one of the things that changes up, introduced in this game, I believe, that changes up your, like your water gun. Just on the surface of water, and it's not very, it's a very situational attack, but it is cool. But yeah. It's the main problem, as with a lot of things, is it's like a lot of the for like the boss stuff is it's I will face tank this. I can also cut like those ropes. I'm just an idiot. Yeah, it's one of those really fun abilities that are lacking in the damage, though it does have damage in its close heavy. And whatnot. We're about to die. We have died. Okay. And yeah, I don't know why I keep occasionally apologizing for not using my sprites. It's just I believe I went over this. God. Of why I don't sometimes use my sprites. I need to keep both hands on the controller a lot of the time to actually, you know, control. And having one hand on sprites, doing like sprites and stuff, and one hand doing, you know, playing, and while needing both hands to play the game, is not really conducive to, well, either of those two goals. Barely. I don't know why I was expecting that to be number 2. Yeah. For anyone wondering if these sprites are done in post now? No, they're just part of OBS. And I usually stay on neutral because that's honestly my eternal state of being. Honestly. I mean, what else kind of gives you, what you keep your attraction? Okay, another shoe! Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Into the pit! Okay. Well, this is gonna be a focus mode for a little bit. This is the other sport I use a lot is, focus. Because, well, I need to use that a lot. I didn't know that gave ice. There's just a lot of things that give abilities that you don't really think about. Like, it makes sense in hindsight, but you don't really think about it. Oh, hey, door. That was easy. And we take those. Easy is much better than hard. Stone. Again, a lot of times it's honestly a bit better than nothing, but I guess the game's going to force it. And I could probably just hover through all of this. It's also a bit evil with it. Using that mechanic. I am not taking that into a stone into a boss fight. It is honestly the worst for bosses. Super bonkers EX. It doesn't actually make the boss any harder. Super denominations don't actually make the boss harder. It just... It just doesn't mean you get an ultra ability from it. Today is just not my day, I guess. Cheese and crackers. Also, yet another new super ability. I thought this guy appeared in. Yeah, another new ultra that I misremembered being in like the water world. Mandela effect. Ow! Ultra Hammer! I think. Grand Hammer! Smash the ground with the Grand Hammer. Shake the remote to power it up. And pound even bigger stakes flat. Generally, the gimmick is you use it, you shake the Wii remote, and you need to generally hit with maximum power a lot of the time. I think there are like a few cases where you don't need to hit maximum power. But generally you will. Because like there's no cost to it other than, you know, the obvious cost of time. Bop! Bop! Yeah, time limits really don't. The time limit really doesn't matter. Oh, this one's keys. Lovely. I gotta say, lovely. I guess keys are generally one of the more annoying things to deal with. Well, most carry objects are, actually. We're gonna take Ninja. Wow, we have Plasma Tumor now! It's the first. I know it's Spark. I am just gonna continue calling it Plasma, because that's what it is to me. It's always been Plasma. Ow. Success! Of a kind. Yeah, it's brilliant. Honestly, the Sphere of Humor fights, well, aren't ever really been that much of a problem. Like any variation of them. Yeah! Yeah, commentary! I'm sorry. Oh, goody, the bomb challenge. I'll see you guys next time.